What's up, Glads? Welcome back to Gladiators TV.
Yeah.
So, as you've noticed, we've switched the format a little bit because, we wanted to change it up a little bit and also keep you updated on one of the most important events in tennis.
Yes, of
the
course.
Australian Open.
And the fact that we're both sick with COVID, so we can't do anything else besides being at home, has nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing to do with this.
Okay, cut. Okay, let's move on.
Yes.
Right.
By the way, guys, we're not covering every single match in this video because there's just too much to cover. There's like 128 players.
Of course, tennis is always interesting, but
we're only covering the
what's
interesting one. Yeah, the interesting ones. All jokes aside, we're gonna do the interesting, surprising, disappointing, but not all of them.
Yeah.
So
the news at first.
the news,
what
right?
we have here.
First, the news.
That is one news, no? Maybe there's something. Well, Djokovic. Man, the news. First of all, it's wrong to say. It's just new. The S plural S thing goes home, because you open Instagram, you open Facebook, you open whatever, and it's Djokovic.
And as we all probably know here, Djokovic was deported from Australia and might not be allowed to enter back for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe they'll change it a little bit, but there's a possibility that he's not going to be allowed. If you want us to get a little bit more into that topic, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
But
personally, it doesn't make me the saddest person ever,
I assume so.
But yeah, everybody is already talking about it. So if you want us to talk about it as well, just tell us. But
Let
if
us know.
not, all right, let's move on and talk about the actual tennis. What's going on?
Yes. So Medvedev and Zverev both have a chance of becoming top number one, replacing Djokovic if they win this tournament. Which is actually a big deal.
It's a big
and they
deal.
both have pretty high chances.
Yeah, Medvedev, I think has not the. I'm not sure if the draw is the easiest one for him, but anyway, he's playing beautiful lately, and Zverev is Zverev. So I have hopes that we're gonna have a new number one. Honestly,
Could be.
But anyway,
let's start with the matches.
Daniil Medvedev won 6-1, 6-4, 7-6 against Henry Laaksonen. Wasn't an easy first match, not at all, because the other one was hitting hard shots all the time. Was pretty intense at first, but Daniil just does everything on a higher level than the other one. Basically, had some long rallies. The serve was doing its work as well. And basically, Daniil is doing fitness, no man? It's ridiculous how far he's standing on the court. Like, it's amazing. He's running all the time. But if it's like effective, then it's effective, and it is effective apparently
As
for
we
him.
can see.
So well done. And yeah, he's into the next round where he's gonna play against Kyrgios.
That's gonna be a really interesting.
Yeah.
Might have some stuff going on.
I'm not risking too much by saying that we're gonna see at least one Medvedev.
For sure. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Nick Kyrgios is actually leading in the head-to-head with Medvedev. So
Yeah.
But yeah. Next up, the other possible guy to be number one, Zverev.
Right.
He played against another guy who plays under a German flag, Daniel Altmaier, beating him 7-6, 6-1, 7-6. Both played really solid in the first set, very close matchup. But Zverev was a little bit more solid, a little bit more experienced, I guess, taking it to the tiebreak where the serve kind of did all the job. Whoever has the better serve gets the tiebreak usually, so that's what happened. In the second set, from losing the first set, I guess Altmaier lost a little bit that motivation and energy. So started off with a 4-0 down, and it's a little bit complicated to go from there. So it's 6-1 in the second, and somehow got the energy back, got the motivation back, and made it a little bit harder for Zverev to finish off the match with another 7-6. But still, straight sets. I guess well played, Zverev.
Yeah. Next up is Nadal. we're not starting very light. I mean, we're putting all the top ones.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Nadal, first time ever, he's playing alone.
He's playing alone at Grand Slam
Without the other two
from the big three.
Big three players.
Djokovic and Federer have done it in the past, but first time for Nadal, which is interesting.
So, interesting. Nadal losing some sort of virginity. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry for that. Okay. The non-virgin. All right. Won today. Nadal won today 6-1, 6-4, 6-2 against Giron. Maybe I'm saying it correctly. Maybe not. Who knows?
Sounds nice.
Sounds like Giron. I made him French for some reason. Anyway, it was an intense match, especially at the first games. It's just, I mean, both of them were hitting hard all the time, attacking, a lot of attacking from Giron. It's just Nadal's intensity is hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
So as the time was passing by, Nadal was gaining more and more advantage, especially on the first set. The second set, the aggressive game style of Giron was making more sense because he was doing lesser mistakes, so Nadal had to suffer there. But on the third set, kind of doing improvisations against Nadal is not maybe the best idea, but I understand that when you have no other option, when you don't see any way of winning that huge wall that is called Nadal, then you start doing some new stuff, which was exactly what he was doing, Giron, because he started doing drop shots, more like unstable game style.
Right.
So that set went faster, 6-2 with a 6-2 result towards Nadal. So yeah, anyway, he's looking good to begin with, especially at his age. So yeah, I'm happy to see him back.
Let's go to another Spaniard and another wall, as you said. Jaume Munar lost against Karatsev. I don't really like the way Jaume plays. All the respect to him, because I appreciate it, but I just don't exactly like the style of this tennis. And I really like Karatsev. And Karatsev beat him 3-6, 7-6, 6-7, 6-4, 6-4. Pretty tough 5-setter. Would you explain how it went?
Well, on the first set, Munar had that a bit of advantage because of his solidity, let's say. He was like a rock there, doing everything very correctly, so he gained that one break and finished the set with a 6-3. On the second set, Karatsev finally won because he had the fans on his back, you know, because he did few nice points, like highlights on the end of the second set, so he gained the fans were on his side totally. So I think the force came from that side, in my opinion, but then the other guy was still there, so 6-7 again, won by Munar, but at the end 6-4, 6-4, doing more winners, and especially with his backhand making games, I mean, like beautiful points and stuff from Karatsev. So finally he won. Karatsev won the last two sets 6-4, 6-4 and took the match.
Yeah, and the pressure is definitely on Karatsev because the guy is defending semis here, which is remember what he did last year, which is actually a pretty tough thing to do.
And coming from winning.
And then he's coming from winning Sydney, where he beat Murray in the final and Evans in semis, I think. Yeah. So but well played Karatsev into the next round.
Yeah.
And so we're doing Spaniards, right? Now, so another Spaniard, Carlos Alcaraz, beat Alejandro Tabilo, 6-2, 6-2, 6-3. I mean, pretty straightforward 3-setter that Alcaraz took. They kind of played Carlos's kind of game, and Carlos is obviously better at playing his game than anyone else. A little more intense, a little faster, a little more power, you know, everything just a little bit more. So most of the points landed on his side.
Yeah, that's why the points were long, but the match was short because mainly he was the one winning for a slight more power, let's say. Man, that's incredible. The guy, how he plays, man. For me, he's like a beast, a monster. A compact version that's like in a human body, but a beast total. I don't know how he gains so much power to make those shots, but very well played. I hope to see him very much in the future, all the time playing like this, honestly.
Yes.
All right. Next up.
No, next round he's playing against Djokovic, who beat Fuskovic in 5 sets, 6-3, 4-6, 6-1, 6-7, 6-1.
Yeah, that's an interesting clash of styles that is gonna be.
Yeah.
One-handed backhand against this powerful player. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Shapovalov.
Shapovalov versus Laszlo Djere.
Yeah.
7-6, 6-4, 3-6, 7-6 for the Canadian. I mean, they both started off pretty rough, both making huge amounts of unforced, stupid mistakes. At some point, Shapovalov went 5-3 down, and Jerry had a set point at 5-4.
Yeah.
But then Dennis somehow managed to pull it off and finish the set with a 7-3 on the tiebreak.
Yeah, but like even the first set when Shapovalov was losing, I liked how he stayed calm and like positive all the time, because I think he respects a lot Jere, because even though Jere doesn't have the best ranking ever, we know that he's a fighter, and the personal story that he had didn't help him, so I think he takes it as energy to fight. So anyway, that's why I like that when Shapovalov was losing, he put the best version of him when it comes to mentality to pull it back.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. And then in the second set was a little more boring, a little more tennis-like, more solid, less risky moves, less approaches to the net, but the ones that they've done, almost all of them were successful. So, a little less interesting, but definitely worked for Shapovalov. Took the set 6-4, then got a little bit more relaxed in the third set. A little bit too many unforced errors. Jerry took advantage, took the third set, and then in the fourth set, got back together, and you could see the improvement. He less unforced errors, more forced errors from the opponent because of the good shots the Shapovalov was making, more winners, and that's the formula for winning. So that's what happened.
So well done. Next, Sebastian Corda won against Cameron Norrie. 6-3, 6-0, 6-4. Big serve holds from Corda. The guy is, robot, doesn't show any human sign whatsoever. It's like, always calm, always does his job. So, and on the other side, Norrie normally makes a lot of damage to his opponent with his flat backhand, which today wasn't exactly doing so much damage. I mean, you can see 6-0 there, so it's kind of...
I mean, I feel like not any other shot wasn't doing too much damage either, judging by the score.
Well, but anyway, we know that Corda is playing well, so well played, good match. So he finished the match with straight sets, and let's move on.
Another straight sets win. Corda and Monfils won easy against Coria, 6-1, 6-1, 6-3.
Yeah.
This was a match that lasted 1.5 hours, I think, and in those 1.5 hours, Monfils did 36 winners, which is absolutely insane. And the points that did last a little bit were just Coria standing there with his forehand, moving Monfils all over the place, but then Monfils was just getting to every single ball and eventually finishing with a winner. Yeah, so not much he could have done there. Also, Monfils is coming from winning Adelaide, where he beat Karen Khachanov in the final.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that trophy? But okay. I mean, got the motivation from there. Khachanov, with that little trophy, not so much. Struggled a little bit in the first round here.
Khachanov would prefer to lose on the semis just to not get that difference of trophies. Anyway.
Yeah, so Karen started rough against Denis Kudla. Well, rough. 3-6, 6-3, 6-2, 7-6. Still got the W, but
next match for Monfils is going to be Bublik.
Yeah, right.
Who won a pretty tough match against Ernesto Escobedo. 3-6, 7-6, 6-3, 6-3. So that match against those two guys is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I think more like highlights or trick shots, than points.
For sure.
So let's make sure to not lose that one.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Murray Basilashvili. Murray took the W, 6-1, 3-6, 6-4, 6-7, 6-4. Very tough match, a little like swinging all over the place. They actually played in Sydney against each other, where Murray also won. But this match was just, Basilashvili started off a little bit, probably unready or something. I don't know what happened. Very many unforced errors with his crazy missiles, and then Murray was just, tranquilo slicing, just getting point by point. 6-1 in the first one, 3-6. Basilashvili kind of calibrated his shots, started doing down the line, backhand winners, forehand winners all over the place, all of that. Third set, Murray back on the defense really well, doing some magic thingies and, you know, pulled it off, and then again Basilashvili played well, and then again Murray played well. That's just how it went.
The whole match was and again and again and
Yeah,
again. But yeah.
Yeah.
Some ups and downs, interesting to watch.
Yeah, actually, what I was gonna say, Basilashvili did 69 winners.
Oh.
And I think that he lost that second set because he was like, okay, 69 is a really good number. I'm gonna stop doing winners, and Basilashvili can't win if he's not doing winners, you know. So
yeah. But he won. All right. So next up is Schwarzman, who won 6-3, 6-4, 7-5 against Krajinovic. A very high intensity match, a professional match. Not exactly too professional the score, because they thought it was illegal to win their own serve. You know, like they had to do breaks only. So the first two sets, man, incredible. It was all break. All the time breaking. The second set seemed a bit more like stable on their serves, both of them, but anyway, it was like 5-3 for Schwarzman, so he could finish there with his serve, but no, still let the other one do another break, so he finally finished the second set 6-4. And on the third set, same story, but on the 5-4, on the break of 5-4, Schwarzman treated us to some beautiful Argentinian insult words. And yeah, it was, but he still fought back, and he didn't stop playing, so he won 7-5 at the end.
Argentinian, yeah, like you could clearly hear it, and Arik never uses those words, right?
Those words, boludo, yo nunca hago esa. ¿Qué te pasa? Okay, anyway.
All right, next up. Sinner beat Souza. I don't know why I struggled so much with that name. No, but pretty straightforward. 6-4, 7-5, 6-1. Relatively long three-setter, lasted 2.5 hours. Even though Souza did save a few match points there in the end at 5-1. But you know, if it's a 5-1, there's, you know, if you're playing against Sinner, you know, the forehands and aggressive and all that stuff. Not much you can do. So straightforward victory for Sinner.
Yeah. Okay, next up is Per. Beat Monteiro. 6-4, 3-6, 7-5, 2-6, 7-5. Playing pretty good. Pierre, only on the second set he had a downfall a little bit, where he gave the chance to Monteiro, so he took the chance and won the second set. And then it was pretty beautiful third set. On the fourth set, well, a bit classical Pierre. He just mentally, you know, just
disbalanced.
Yeah, it's his profession, no, losing concentration. So that's exactly what he did a little bit, at least in my opinion. But then he came back and he even played long points. He was even keeping the ball in the court. That's something weird. But that's how he managed to win 7-5 the fifth set.
Yeah, but after the long point, anyways.
Yeah, drop shot. All right. So yeah, next up. Then next match, well, the American flag was shining a bit hard. It was two American players playing American big serves, American volleys, American everything. It was super, but a very tough match against. It was a very tough match against Cressy and Isner.
Against Cressy and Isner.
Oh,
who else played?
Between Cressy and Isner. Anyway, with this where Cressy won 7-6, 7-5, 6-7, 6-7, 6-4. Well, that match could have gone both ways, very equal. I was happy to see at least two sets won by Isner because, well, he deserved it. Like they were playing both well with big serves.
But Cressy took the victory, being the lower ranked player. He's ranked 75 in the world. So yeah, well played.
Yeah. Next up, Salvatore
Caruso lost to Gagmanovic 6-4, 6-2, 6-1. And you might be wondering, why is this here? Well, because Salvatore is the guy who replaced Djokovic. Didn't last too long, but...
Yeah, when you lose on the first time 6-4, 6-2, 6-1, I'm not sure if the best replacement, but...
But still, you know, you got to take the opportunities you have, and
so well done for him. I really hoped he would do a bit more because it's but anyway,
it's fine.
Next up, Greg Spurtalon against Fonini.
Disappointment maybe, because Fognini lost, but the guy, Grexpur, he got 28 matches that he's been winning in a row.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a pretty good streak. Most of them being on Challenger Tours, I think. Not sure, but still, you know, it's a pretty good streak. And he beat Fognini 6-1, 6-4, 6-4.
Yeah. Next up for us is going to be Carreño.
Our boy.
Our boy.
Why our boy?
We're not flexing because we know him, because sometimes he plays in our club. Not at all. Just not at all.
Waved hands a few times with him and talk, you know.
Let's stop.
Not flexing, yeah.
Alright,
So
anyway, so our boy won against Etcheverry, but at the correct time he finished the match, because as the match was progressing,
the difficulty was increasing. 6-1, 6-2, 7-6.
Yeah. So well, but he knows how to finish good matches. So
well played.
Well, straight sets at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So well done, and we can move on.
Next up, another Spaniard once again, Feliciano Lopez. Didn't do so well, unfortunately. Lost to Millman 6-1, 6-3, 4-6, 7-5. But in very crazy circumstances, because the guy had COVID recently.
Yeah.
And he arrived to Australia the day of his match, a few hours before the match started. So, you know, it's really hard to play in those conditions. And
didn't even practice.
He didn't even practice, didn't get used to the courts, you know. And he still managed to pull off a set.
And plus, Grisha noticed that
on the press conference when he was talking, it seemed like he was like breathing very heavily, and he had trouble breathing. Which, you know, all the respect to the guy for coming and actually
doing a four set match against a machine, Millman, is already a good thing. So, well, he lost, but anyway,
still, he still got the cash, you know, 100k or something.
Yeah, very
well
bad,
done.
no? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Anyway. So well done, Felu. And next
and well done, Millman.
Yeah, well,
maybe.
He won. All right. Opelka won against Anderson 6-3, 6-4, 7-6. Big servers match. Well, Opelka served even better than Anderson. And
served better.
Possible? Anyway, he served so good that Anderson felt pressured on his serve.
That's how Opelka described it.
Yeah.
He was like, I served so well that he couldn't serve.
Maybe that's not the most humble thing to say, but well, he's right.
Yeah.
So it's fine with his serve. He's totally right. So yeah, well done. Straight sets win. And let's move on to
Hanfmann beating Kokkinakis 6-2, 6-3, 6-2.
Yeah.
So Kokkinakis, what a guy.
Yeah.
He just won the other Adelaide tournament, not the one that Monfils won, the other one. They're like close together. Makes no sense? Maybe? Yes. Okay. He won that, but then he didn't compete for 3 years. And not for 3 years, but almost 3 years. In 2020, he didn't compete at all. Then comes back, gets the tournament, and then the matches that he did play, 4 out of 5 were 3-setters. So, you know, he was coming from a pretty long week of tiring matches. So it makes sense that it wasn't the easiest for him to play here.
Yeah, and well, no, but anyway, I'm happy for him that he had a good start of the year, and I think he could pull this match off, but well, he wasn't in the best shape, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah.
But anyway, and yeah, plus he wins matches not only if he's home as in Australia. He has to be home, no? The only matches he won was in his hometown, Adelaide, and not in Melbourne. But anyway, I'm sure he's gonna do better during the whole year.
Yeah.
All right.
Rublev. Very, very quick one. 6-3, 6-2, 6-2. Match lasted 1 hour 40 against Gianluca Manger. 1 hour 40 minutes, very quickly in our metrics. That's faster than Rublev's forehand. So
that's fast.
Well played, Andre.
Yeah.
Well played, Andrea.
Yeah. Next up, Deminaur against Musetti. Where, well, the matchup was pretty beautiful for me. It's very energetic, 2 players, that it was good. But Deminaur at the end of the day now is more experienced than Musetti. So yeah, even though he was winning the first set, he ended up losing the first set.
He was winning 3-1, lost it 6-3.
Yeah. Well, anyway, good match in his home country.
Yeah, so, he still took it, you know. So it's good.
All right, let's move on.
Did you say the score?
3-6, 6-3, 6-0, 6-3. So, yeah, I think I did it. But anyway.
All right, next up, Dan Evans beat David Goffin. It's a little bit sad for me because I like David Goffin's tennis, but you know, the current situation, one is obviously playing better than the other one, so not much I can really do here, so well played, Dan. So next up, Auger-Aliassime beat Emile Rosevoori. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, sorry. Okay, 6-4.
You're pronouncing that. Okay.
6-4, love 6, 3-6, 6-3, 6-4. Pretty tough beginning of the Australian Open for Auger-Aliassime, but he performed really well in the ATP Cup, winning the ATP Cup with Canada, so, you know, we'll see how it goes.
Yep. You are interested in the next match, so maybe you present that one too?
Yes, Christopher O'Connell. He's ranked 173 in the world, beat Hugo Gaston, who's 67 in the world.
Yeah.
O'Connell got a wild card. What a guy! The story of this one, we'll maybe do a separate video about this guy because it's pretty worth knowing. So yeah.
All right.
In 4 sets.
All right. So next up, all right. Give me time for this one, okay? Botic van de Zandschulp beat Jean-Léonard Struff. Pronouncing the name is longer than watching the whole match of these guys, but well, it was a straight win for Botic, 6-4, 6-3, 6-2.
So that's about it. You know, guys, let us know. Oh, we didn't do the women's draw because it would be double the work, and if you really want us to do it, let us know. But if you're really interested, we'll think about it. But
this work was enough for
this was quite a bit. So yeah,
we did it with a lot of love, but we wanted to do it good, so didn't want to mix all of them together.
Yeah. So subscribe if you've enjoyed it. Share. Let us know what you thought about this kind of format. If you should keep doing it, if it was complete trash, let us know. And also follow us on Instagram.
Yep. Thank you. I'm not sure.
Wow.
I know I love you.